Hello everybody, so I'm gonna let you know how to take off your power steering pump on the 300ZX, okay? As you know, you'll be able to find videos on the radiator, on the shroud, on the clutch fan that's supposed to be right here. Okay, you'll find videos on how to remove those, all right? It's completely fine. So the step-by-step process to remove the power steering pump is different. There has not been one video, all right? So in order to do this job, you got to do a couple steps. First of all, you got to remove the belt. In order to remove the belt, you got to loosen up this bolt right here on top when I'm shining the light on. Let me actually get closer. That one right there, the one that's loose. Okay. This one right here. All right. Loosen this one up quite a bit. And then loosen up these three bolts right here. One's going to be a nut and the other one's going to be 12 millimeters. Just loosen those up, make sure they're not actually completely off. And then as soon as you actually loosen up those 4 bolts, there's going to be one bolt on the bottom that you got to loosen up. And then in the bottom, there's going to be one bolt that you got to start loosening it up. This one right here. It's actually going to be underneath the bracket of those 3 bolts that were on the bracket that you loosened up before. You got to loosen up the 5th bolt as much as you can until you get enough actual tension off from the belt so you can take it off. So then, as soon as you get the belt off, all right, I would advise you to put like a screwdriver or a wrench in one of these holes in order to remove this pulley right here. All right, so imagine, for example, you put this screwdriver right here, it just fell, and then you enter, I believe this is a 17, and you just loosen that up and remove the pulley, so it'll be a whole lot easier when you take off the power steering pump to put back the pulley. And as soon as you do that, the pulley will be off, and then from there you'll be able to actually start removing the bolt that you loosened up in the beginning, the one on top, and then remove this bolt right here that's next to it. And then once you remove this bolt right here, there's another bolt like right underneath the pulley, like right underneath this bolt actually. You gotta remove that one too, and you'll be able to see that one once the pulley's off. And then you gotta remove your banjo bolt. And then from there, you got to remove this banjo bolt. All right. And then what you got to do is you got to remove this power steering reservoir. As soon as you remove that power steering reservoir, this hose right here, this hose is going to be coming out with the power steering pump. All right. And then after that, you'll be able to actually just remove the power steering pump. It's gonna be on there like, it's gonna be on there tight, I'm not gonna lie. All you gotta do is just wiggle it until it comes out, and then you're good, scot-free. Your power steering pump is off.